Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? This is Enrique, and this is Easy Things to Draw. Today we're going to go over how to draw KK from Animal Crossing. KK Slider. He's the dog with the guitar. He's in Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. He's in the original Animal Crossing. There's a Wii version of Animal Crossing. This is actually one of those games that looked like a baby's game, right? But it was super, super enjoyable. And I didn't expect that. So it became kind of like one of my favorite games, like, you know, one of those games that kind of permeates through the years, and they made a new one, and I bought it. Even though that new one's just a board game, but it's nice. So, KK, cute dog with a guitar. So we're going to be using a few colored pencils, Sharpie marker, and that's kind of it, really. So we are going to do an undersketch for this. We haven't done that in a long time. So the reason we're doing the undersketch is not really for the dog. The dog is really easy. What's hard is his guitar. His guitar is freaking a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to start with a colored pencil, and I'm going to do an undersketch, meaning I'm going to start with kind of simple shapes. I'm going to use a blue. Hopefully you can see that blue. Hopefully you can see that blue. Another circle for his, that's for his head area. And this is for his snout area. His head's huge. He has this gigantic, almost bobblehead type head. And he is going to be sitting down with his legs crossed. When he's, right here is for the leg. Thinking of his torso right here. His leg going down, supporting him. His tail back here. We might draw his chair. Sometimes he has a chair, sometimes he doesn't. Sorry about that, I have a bit of a cold. And then his guitar is the second biggest thing, you know, around him. His head, then his guitar, then his body. I'm thinking of his guitar in two shapes as well. Kind of the bottom base of that guitar, and then the upper section of it. And then the neck of the guitar, and then that very top. I forgot the parts of the guitar, man. The very top portion where things tie in together. The strings kind of tie up. You can tune it. But these are all really simple, very, very simple, right? Kind of square. We're thinking with the easiest stuff first. Like I said, dog's not that hard. It's really the guitar shape. Even the circle here for kind of the hole where the where the guitar strings kind of connect. And his hand is going to be sitting on top there. So this is my undersketch of very simplistic shapes. I hope it's not too hard to get. Mostly think of that head as being huge, snout, ears, the base of the guitar, the other portion of the guitar, the upper part. It's kind of like an 8 when you think about it. The neck, and then the top part where you everything hooks. Everything kind of ties together. What's his name? Sorry, the body, the leg, and then the other legs supporting the floor. One's across his leg. One's across his. One's across. I mean, he's crossing his legs. Sorry about that. It took me a while. I'm gonna put in his nose just to kind of get an idea of where that is, and then his eyes. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to throw another piece of paper over that. And then I can barely see it, right? I can kind of see it. I can vaguely see it behind there. The reason for that is I want to be able to see through it, but also not, I want kind of a shortcut. That's the easiest way to do it. And this is regular paper, by the way. This is not tracing paper. Believe it or not, people still say this is tracing paper. It's not. It's regular computer paper. It's 11 by 17 tabloid size. So now I'm going to start with his snout area, his muzzle area. This is the back of the head here. Back of the head area. His ear. His other ear. His ear's kind of like, it looks kind of like a widget of some kind. Other side of his cheek. That's sort of the kind of break in the front, you know, where up to his, leading up to his nose. Top portion of it. I'm going to fill in that nose. His eye, he's got a little bit of attitude in his eye. It's not quite mean, but it looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a strange apostrophe of some kind. It's just a circle, like a solid circle, and then the brow kind of comes slightly interferes with the shape of the entire circle. It has it on the other side as well. I'm just gonna kind of indicate it over here in a way. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna indicate it. I'm gonna put it. He's got this huge kind of eyebrow, straight across the top, and then a rounded curve at the top section. Same thing on the other end. Make sure it's going around that corner. You thinking in 3D? Remember that? Thinking in 3D? Then now you got his head. And his hand is wrapping around the guitar. I'm going to put his hand first because it is more forward. It is it's closer to the viewer than the guitar. There's the neck of the guitar and that head area. Just make a real simple guitar, you know, little circles for the, I think the little turnstiles. I'm just putting dots at the head of the guitar. Lines dividing up the fretboard. Pulling back all the way toward the kind of hole in the guitar. Continue to that fretboard. The string's tied down past that hole. I'm going to draw his hand because his hand is over the back of the guitar, meaning it's a little bit, like I said, closer to us than there. Putting a little pause, little lines on his paws. Pulling down, and that's gonna. I'm pulling toward the outer edge of that, so. And that's his foot, right? It's made up of two parts. It's up the part of his leg right here, and then this is his bottom paw, foot paw. That's actually, you can see the bottom of it a little bit because he's crossing his legs. This ties in there. Throwing another striation for, you know, the guitar. The guitar has a depth to it, so I'm kind of putting that. Almost done. His back body where he was sitting on a chair. His foot. You know, you got to keep his body small because I think I intuitively want to make it way bigger. So I tend to kind of have to err on like make the little chair tinier. And then you can have the chair like so. So I hope that I get it. That seemed a little bit like a lot, right? I tried to do it as slow as I could, talking you through as much of that as I could. I would even make his little body a little bit fatter, you know, to make it cuter. In terms of the line art, I think the guitar I simplified it as much as I could simplify that. I'm gonna grab this Rose Art Brown, just a brown colored pencil. And I'm going to go into the darker portions of the guitar, which would be the kind of thickness of it. The guitar comes from that. And the kind of fret area. And the board, and the neck and the head area. I'm just going to do it really quick. This is just to add some color. This isn't going to be like how to color, you know, how to do colored pencil, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's just something to kind of give it some color. And then the golden yellow would be this portion of the guitar. I'd actually pick more of a darker yellow, honestly, if I could repick that color. So it comes out more. If you want, you can even put the whole of the guitar. And if you really want, you could do what I do always, right? Which is I thicken the contour. You know what I mean? That's a thing it's almost like I just wanted to give it a little extra, you know, push into that, like, looking like a sticker, looking like an animation, like it's very specific type of animation, I mean. You don't have to do that. It can definitely be kind of a band-aid sometimes for certain mistakes. But just be careful how you use it. Animal Crossing is one of those games, like I said, it's really little pause. It's one of those games that I thought was lost, and they brought it back again. So I'm really happy. You know, I almost want to create videos for almost awareness of games that I really like that are not around anymore, like Power Stone and you know, well, Shenmue's coming back. You know, there's some of those games that are coming back. Like Jackman Radio would be one, but yeah, we'll see. Like the people really like that video I did of Bone. You know, kind of just talking about something I like that not maybe a lot of people don't know about. Maybe created awareness for it. Okay. Anyways, that's kind of it. Like I said, sorry if it went too quick. I don't think I went too quick. I tried to go slow because the complicated portion is kind of his body and the guitar. That can be a little complicated. But I mean, I guess his body's simplistic. It's just his foot sticking up. That is kind of counterintuitive that people are not normally used to. But that's pretty much it. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. As you know, that we do sell a product here called the Armadillo. It is a pencil case. You can put all your pencils in, and you can take that pencil case and wrap it around your wrist, or you can even wrap it around a sketchbook or a cup or other items, and it even has a magnet in it. It's kind of an all-purpose thing I created because of the frustration I had. I used to shove my pencils in my pocket when I'd go out, and I would sit down and those pencils would jam me in the leg inadvertently, or I'd stick my hand in my pocket and it would kind of poke my hand. I remember that happened a lot. So out of that frustration, I created this. I think it's fairly inexpensive. You know what I mean? But check it out if you are interested. You can click on the screen and go check it out. You know, kind of you know, this is a cartoon version, but the real photos of it, you know, and how it's used, you know, you can just click on the screen and check that out. I appreciate it again, guys, and I'll see you next time.